Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy, J. Covid. I'm back with another video, man. On this video, we're going to be reacting to Mr. Beast's second channel. We gave every family in a village a full year's salary. Now, it looks like they're in Africa. Yeah, it says it right here. Let me go ahead and pull it up for you. Matter of fact. It says, give to the next Ugandan village with, give directly. And look, oh my, bro, $17,000, $17,693 out of $150,000 raised. And this is, they still have 112 days of doing it. But the fact that they've raised this much money, Mr. Beast got bank. And the fact that he's able to do like so many things to give to so many people, like, he really a W person. Like, nobody, I know there ain't nobody in the world that hates Mr. Beast. If somebody hates Mr. Beast, bro, you just a flat out hater, like certified hater. Why would you hate somebody like Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast he ain't no racist. All he does is just help. He don't hate on nobody. All he does is literally give. How can you hate somebody that gives out cars, that gives out money, that helps pay off stuff, that helps build things for the community? There's no way. It's really sad that he can do all this and people will still hate him. It really is sad. But yeah, there's no reason why you would hate Mr. B. So we're going to go ahead and watch this video. And I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, when I was in school, we had, and I promise you I'm not lying. Like, I promise you, we had like this little thing in school where like my class, and it was all throughout my elementary school years, my class would literally like, we would write to people from Uganda. We would write like letters. So the first letter would be like, you write about yourself, what do you like to do and stuff like that. And then our teacher said that they would send it to Uganda, to school. So weeks would go by and then we'll finally get that letter from whoever our person was. We didn't know who our person was going to be until we got that second letter. And then we'll find out who our person was and then we will write back and stuff like that. I don't know how to pronounce their names, but like, yeah, it was kind of cool. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, writing to somebody from another country, if it did go to, in fact, Uganda. Like, I promise you, that was like a dope experience now looking back at elementary school. So that was really one of the reasons why I'm reacting to this video. Because, like, Uganda, like, I've talked to people in Uganda when I was in elementary school. I'll never know who they are. I've never seen their face, but it was a good thing to do. So, and I know that they're, you know, poor in a bad, you know, situation and stuff like that. So yeah, please sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you get the latest updates on. I post a blog, reaction, or more videos. All of those videos will be coming out real soon. Y'all follow me on IG and TikTok at ryn.j_. Check out the previous reaction videos on the Kendrick concert. That was so dope. The vlogs is coming real soon. Challenge videos is coming real soon. I ain't forget about none of them. We're coming, and we staying consistent all summer, man. So with that in mind, we gonna get straight into this video.
This is $1,000 in cash, and if you suddenly came across this kind of money, no strings attached, what would you spend it on?
They are put on display so that we can choose the clothing we need and want.
$1,000. Ooh, snap. $1,000. If I had to spend it on anything, I ain't gonna lie, I'd invest it. I'd invest that $1,000 to try and make some more money. Really, bro? You be thinking that like $1,000, $2,000 is something. I promise you, when you have car notes and bills and all that, bro, that shit ain't nothing. And it's like, we're in a world now where everything is high. Gas is high. Bills is high. Everything is high. Food high, and it's like, it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. The minimum wage is gonna go up, but at the same time, it's like everything is still gonna go up with that as well. And you see so many people like really struggling. You see a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck. Literally, most of the world is living paycheck to paycheck. It's only a few people that are financially free. You get what I'm saying? So the best thing that I would say do is really like invest your money. Invest your money, put like, you know, your 401k, your retirement, and do that. Invest your money into that too, because when you retire, you want to at least have money in the bank. Versus if you don't have no money from your 401k or whatever you use for retirement, you could potentially be fucked up if something ends up happening. But always trying to invest, always trying to find ways to make more money. Now, if I had to spend it, like, let's say, like, this was $1,000 and I had to spend it, and then the next day I'll get $1,000. I ain't gonna lie, I'll go on like a clothing spree. Shoes, I'll give me like about two designer shoes. But even some designer shoes be costing a band plus though. I ain't even gonna lie. So really I'm gonna have really just clothes. That's really about it. That's what I would do on clothes and food. Facts. That's what I would do. Let me know down in the comment section what you would do.
Well, for hundreds of thousands of people in rural Uganda, this money would be used differently. Most of these people live off of as little as $1 or $2 a day, meaning getting an education, starting a business, receiving adequate health care, or even electricity is nearly impossible.
Right.
So I guess the solution is simple, right? Why don't we just give them the money? But on second thought, giving thousands of dollars to people who have never experienced that kind of money before is extremely irresponsible. Yeah. So when an organization reached out to us to help them do just that, we knew we had to fly over and find out more.
Uganda is a beautiful country and is filled with some incredible people. But when I first got approached by Give Directly about this program, my initial reaction was this was a terrible idea. I thought that giving an entire year's worth of income to people that were living in extreme poverty sounded like it was a recipe for disaster.
But see, at the same time, though, the same people that are living in bad environments, at the same time, all they need is an opportunity. You give some people just one opportunity to get out of a bad environment and really let their wings fly, they will take it and they will take full advantage of it. But on the flip side, yes, there's people that if you give them an opportunity, they'll mess up. They will. It's like your chances of people actually going and succeeding is now starting to go lower than the people that get it and they still fall back into their old ways because that's all that they know. And it's really crazy to see, like, to the people that live in the U.S., at least, because that's all I know, the people that live in the U.S., we think that we're going through really, like, bad times, whether that's with the government, the pricing of food, you know what I'm saying, the state of the United States, with all the presidency and all of these things. But then you see other countries that are poor, dictatorship, war countries. You see Iraq, Afghanistan, all of these other countries, and they got some serious things going on. And we think us as the U.S., like, we're in a bad spot, but you got other people in other countries living in a way worse environment. So be grateful that you're in a good position. Be grateful because there's some people that want to be in the position that you're in, want to be in a house, want to be in a good living neighborhood, have good standards with their money, have a car, have food to eat, knowing where they're going to sleep on a day-to-day basis. Facts. Because you got people in Africa and other countries that got to literally survive every single day. They think about death every single day. Some of us don't think about death every day. We thinking about what we going to do the next day, how we going to have fun the next day. But you got other kids the same age as you or even younger thinking, damn, I may die. You got adults thinking, I may die the next day. Not saying that there's not people like that in the U.S., but in other countries, it's way worse. They are in some serious, like, hardships, and they're in bad positions for real. So always be grateful and always keep God in your life for real.
Actually uses a strict selection process to identify villages most in need and signs up every single family. They then provide the recipients with a mobile phone and they create a unique PIN number.
And they
the
gave
money
them a
is
phone
then sent
too?
to their SIM card so they can transact directly or go to a
They
nearby
probably don't even know
outlet
how to
and their
use
PIN to draw
phones.
cash
That's
from
the
a mobile
crazy
money
thing.
agent.
We
The
in
limited work
2024.
opportunities in the community has made it extremely difficult for the villagers to support their families. One of these people is Paul.
I have a wife, 2 kids. This is why I'm staying.
In a
My
little
family
hut.
is eating a
Look
day
at
once.
that.
That's we eat once, supper time.
Only eat one time. And they probably working
Those are the challenges we are
to
facing.
not get no
If
money.
Paul had
They
more
not even
money,
getting
he
a
would
check.
not only invest in starting a business in the area, but also ensure that he and his kids can get a proper education.
My aim is to get that certificate of senior four. Maybe that life, my life somehow improving from that part.
People living in extreme poverty are very limited. Most of their day is taken up by menial tasks,
Right.
and they cannot break themselves out of the cycle of poverty
of a
that they're
cycle.
stuck into.
A year ago, this was the reality for Tian and Lokura. The kids had dropped out of school, and finding work in the area was extremely difficult for them.
Right.
But after receiving a donation from Give Directly, their lives changed entirely. They used the money to buy land in the area and have now started cultivating their own crops.
That's a W. Like they said earlier, like it's 2024. Everybody in the US now, we either got an iPhone, iPad, some sort of electronic device. At least 99%. Some of these kids, even as young as 2 years old, know how to use an iPad, phones, all of that. But you got kids and even grown adults in other countries in Africa that probably has never had a phone, don't even know how to use a phone, don't even know what a phone is. All they do on a day-to-day basis is do little small things so that way they know how to survive. They know that you have to eat in order to survive. They know that you have to have somewhere to sleep in order to survive. Things that is necessary and is a need in order for you to survive. You get what I'm saying? Like having crops, like facts, like that's really crazy. Some of these people don't even have education, a good education. They just doing the bare minimum education, knowing what some things mean, but the real words, like the words that have like different meanings, or like the big words, should I say, they don't know what that is. They probably know like mom, dad, or whatever, however they say it in, African language. You get what I'm saying? Mom, dad, yes, no, like things like that. And it's really crazy when you think about it like that.
They also bought a grain mill and are now processing grain for the entire community and earning a small profit.
They are now using those profits to open up a store in their house.
And on top of that, Lokure has now started a refueling station in the village.
This is a great example of what this program does, because it fuels an economy that allows them to build businesses.
But still somewhat skeptical about the idea of direct cash, we want to better understand the benefits this would have over more traditional forms of assistance. So we met with Silvesto, a local Give Directly field officer.
I'm from this community working in Karamoja. I have grown up here and I was born here. Personally, my story, when I was growing up, I was in school. So it happened that when I reached secondary education, my parents couldn't get money to pay for me going forward.
Damn.
So they had to sell our home for me to go to school. And to me, that is like selling my dreams, to selling my experiences. And that poverty is the most difficult poverty,
Right.
the poverty of
Had to
dreams.
sell
When I
their
joined Give
house.
Directly, I realized that it's really different, a lot different from the
That's a
charities I have worked
sacrifice.
with before. Give Directly, we give cash. When cash goes to a community, even business in that community is boosted. This cash enables them to go for their needs, to pursue them.
People are stuck in poverty not because of lack of effort or lack of capability. They are
right.
stuck in poverty because of
Lack
lack
of
of
opportunities,
opportunity.
right?
One of these people is Joseph, the chief of the village.
Some people are owning the land very far. So the need is also to get some money. And you go and get a land somewhere or you buy. Then these grass houses, the termites also can eat the grass very fast. You cannot last for long. And again next year, the same thing. You destroy, then you make him appear,
Like,
you
look at the
repair,
little
you repair.
hut. Look
But
at that
housing is
door.
only one of the many problems the village faces. Hunger, poverty, and lack of education are serious setbacks
Right.
for the entire community. In addition to the burden of leading his village, Joseph suffers from serious health complications. A few years ago, he had a stroke, which left him debilitated. And because he has no money, he's unable to
can't
buy
get
the
no
medicine he needs
Wow.
to remain stable.
The living is really very hard. I don't
So
know
I
whether
wonder, like,
can
what their
survive.
life
I don't know
expectancy
really,
is. I
because
know
now
it gotta
stroke
be
is a
like
difficult disease.
maybe 60.
Whatever, I don't know.
Everybody here has their
Because
own
they
unique
can't
needs.
get that
And
health
what
care.
we've
And I
realized
know a
is
lot
that
of
the best
kids
way to
die
help
'cause they
these
can't
people
get
move
that.
towards a better future is by empowering them to make the best decision for themselves and their family.
So we have decided to commit to helping Give Directly provide cash grants to 300 families in this village and surrounding areas that will help them build their future. So while the Give Directly team finalized the recipient distribution process, which would take all day, Dan and Darren explored some more of the village, where they came across 2 knife sharpeners.
I know, good kidder. Yeah, boy, you got it.
And this is their culture. They probably enjoy doing this for a living. They probably don't make no money off of this. Or if they do,
Now for the
little.
ultimate test.
But they
They
enjoy
bring
it
us a
though.
chicken.
No, they won't bring us a chicken.
We got a crowd gathered behind. We're going to see who did a better job sharpening the knife.
If we roll the footage back, you will clearly see that someone was assisting Darren sharpening his knife, while I was doing the hard work. This is a professional doing it. Yeah. Okay.
And now it was Dan and Darren's turn.
That's sharp.
Hey, champion. Yeah, you're the champion, yes.
Not wanting to accept defeat, Darren wanted to redeem himself.
Throughout Africa, it's typical for people to carry their stuff on top of their heads. Dan and I are
Really?
going to try to do this.
Oh, my. Oh. Wait. No, wait. Are you it's your hands off of it?
Yeah.
How are you doing it? Okay.
You ready?
Oh, I know that's heavy. Yeah, absolutely not.
I won.
No way. Okay. Darren won that one, but he's back. How are you doing that?
Early the next morning, it was time for the distribution.
It's all come down to this moment. All of the money is going to be transmitted in about 10 minutes. These people are finally being given an opportunity to escape the poverty that they've had to fight their entire lives.
But out of everyone in the village, Joseph was the most anxious. He knew just how life-changing this grant would be for him and his family. This was the moment they had been waiting for, and the entire community started to get
I'm pretty
nervous
sure they had
and
to
excited.
get taught how to use that. Like they using a Nokia phone. In the US, if you had a Nokia phone, people look at you crazy. But that's what they like though. And I'm glad that they do though. I'm glad they love it. Look at the smiles on their face.
It's really such a transformational moment in so many
That
lives.
$1,000
This
is
is
probably
opportunity not
life-changing
just
for
for these
them.
people, but for their children and the generations that follow.
Together with Give Directly, we have been able to change the lives of thousands of people in this village.
Wow. That's a W. That is a W. They happy that they just got, what, $1,000?
After getting the text message, it was time for the recipients to cash out money.
Now they
For
cash out.
hundreds of years going back, these people have not had opportunity, but now,
Oh yeah, I
moving forward,
forgot. $1,000 in the U.S. I wonder how much is $1,000 in Africa. Oh yeah, we're gonna search that up.
they have opportunity.
We're gonna search that up
A
after
whole
this
chain
video.
in history twisted, and they can now build a stronger
Whoa,
future.
did
Not
it
just
say
for
that in
whole
the video?
chain in history twisted, and they can
no,
now
I just
build
said
a stronger future, not just for themselves, but for the generations that follow.
And some of them have already started putting it to good use, like Ruth.
Ruth is a powerful example of what this money is able to manifest.
Before I received this money of Give Direct, I had children of which I was not able to help. I could not afford even medication. I was just a housewife, so life was hard.
Dang.
But despite the odds, Ruth was determined to pursue her dreams with the aid from Give Directly. She was given the opportunity to turn those dreams into reality and set herself and her children on the pathway to a brighter future.
She is now able to use her entrepreneurial spirit and drive to improve herself, which will in turn improve her community as well.
I am able to cater for my family needs. And right now, life is just simple. It's not like the very way that I lived before.
But Ruth isn't the only one who put her money into starting something amazing. Meet Ayuma, a woman who has dedicated her life to education.
And
After
that's
years
a
of
W,
grueling
because a
work
lot
and
of people
saving
don't have
every penny,
education
she
now.
finally had enough money to buy land. And with the help of the payments from Give Directly, she was able to build classrooms, toilets, and even hire 7 teachers. Today, this school has an attendance of more than 200 children.
How much? I gotta figure out how much
The
money
money was
that is.
also used in a much-needed pharmacy in the community, help pay for school fees and uniforms for thousands of children, and even build homes for hundreds of families. And these are only a very few examples of how this money was spent.
When these people are given the smallest opportunity, they seize it and they jump on it right away, knowing that they now have an opportunity that they never had before is probably one of the most inspiring and motivating things that I've ever experienced in my life.
To round off the trip, Darren visited one more school, which with Give Directly's contribution was able to go from 650 students to over 980 in
That's
1 week
dope.
because their parents could now
Now
pay
they
school
can pay
fees and
for
buy
it.
uniforms.
This got me cheesing, man. I love
You
it.
can hear the thunder right behind me, and it actually just
love
started
seeing
raining.
your
But as soon
culture
as the
just
children
succeed,
started singing,
man.
the clouds cleared and it's bright over here. That was quite an amazing experience. Give Directly proved our initial skepticism was unfounded and that there are so many new ideas for us to consider for how we can all build a brighter future together.
But there's plenty more needs, so we're teaming up with Give Directly to deliver cash to another village just a mile away.
Wow.
If you want to help, click the donate button or go to givedirectly.org/beast so we can help more Ugandans in need together.
That's a W. Like I said earlier, all some people need is just an opportunity, and they will never let that person that gives them an opportunity down. I ain't gonna lie, we got to see. Hold on, how much is 1,000 US dollars in Uganda? Whoa. Whoa. Wait, so is it, if I'm not mistaken, what is that? Is that $3 million? So he gave families $3 million? Whoa. There's no way. Is that, hold on. I want to see Africa. Because that's African rand. That's South Africa. Uganda. Yeah. That's $3 million. That it looked like that's $3 million. So he gave what? Families $3 million. Oh my God. That's hard. That is dope. Like that's life changing. That is most definitely life changing. If you had $3 million, what would you do? What would you do? Oh my gosh, like that's life changing for them. And it's so many of them. I'm at a loss for words. That's real deal crazy. Like you can't hate Mr. Beast. You can't hate Mr. Beast whatsoever. Like this was dope for real. Now they can get education. They can have a place to stay at. They have opportunities now. Healthcare. They can survive comfortably for real. And he's not done. He said he's gonna go to one a mile away. That is dope. Facts. That is dope, Mr. Beast. Oh my goodness. So if y'all made it to the end of this video, please sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications to get the latest updates. I want to post a vlog, reaction, or more videos. All those videos will be coming out real soon. Y'all follow me on IG and TikTok at ryn.j_. With that in mind, I love each and every one of y'all, and y'all have a nice rest of y'all day.